Hello everybody and welcome. I am Andy Pirate. Today I am positively geeking out about my current favorite drone. This little defender here is actually saving me power cells. Let's have a look. Currently I've got recurrent reconstructive repairer that heals me every time I get other healing sources. A recurrent in trouble repairer, which heals me when I take damage. And a suppressor, which, allows me to stop my opponents from dealing damage. And this here is the invader that I'm going to be deploying this drone with. Obviously you read 366,000, but with all of the modules and pilot skills and like tough guy and armor expert at max tier, tough guy at tier 3, and the healing skills like wonder worker to trigger the reconstructive repairer, and mechanic to take care of the healing in those slower times. This drone will really make things come together without having to use repair unit like I always feel like I need to do on my invader. So I first spawn my invader, and as you can see, I'm currently only at about 3,500 power cells. Normally I guess start to worry when I get less than 10,000. So I've switched, at which point I switched most of my bots to Quantum Radar or Shield Breaker, because these are the most situational active modules. But normally I can't justify switching my invader from repair unit to anything else, because the repair unit is just so useful for the invader. But with this drone, I think I have finally found a solution to constantly churning through those power cells to use repair unit. Obviously, the suppression module, the suppression chip is very useful with the shredders. It allows me to suppress enemies very quickly and consistently, whereas the invader's ability, I can only suppress once every like 25 seconds or less when I don't have a booster. So I'm able to repeatedly suppress this Ravana as he uses his ability to shake the suppression, and makes it pretty easy to beat him. I think I almost managed to suppress this Ojun before he can use his ability, but I wasn't. My shredders weren't reloaded, so I wasn't able to do that. So just as he switched to damaging me, I got my first healing trigger off of the things, and that was able to heal me for up to 15%. I don't think I had enough space to get 15%, but that's my first heal. I've played 12 power cells to deploy that drone. I think right around here, there we go. Second trigger. I got healed both separately from my Wonder Worker, but then also from the drone chips again. So that gave me another healing trigger. And then I trigger my last stand. But after that, I think there's a third healing trigger, so that's 15% again. It's 5% when I trigger just one of the chips, but when I trigger both of the chips, that's another 15%. So I'm probably not getting the whole 15% this time, because my health is not, my healable amount is not getting that big. But I've already triggered it 3 times, and there's number 4. Still only spent 12 power cells. This is why this is my favorite right now, because right now I'm worried about running out of power cells. And you can see, like, my degradation is over 80% of my health bar, which means without spending the repeated power cells of the repair unit, I've managed to heal my bot for basically its entire hit points bar once over. If you go beyond, up to theoretical maximum is 1.5 times at basically the degradation goes down to the bottom of your health bar, but that's not really practical. So 80%, really, really good. So now I'm coming in here, suppressing these phantoms. I don't get either of the kills in this case. Obviously this drone setup only works really well on a bot that has a lot of hit points. This is a level 12 Mark II invader with 2 heavy armor kits and multiple pilot skills that increase my durability. So these percentage-based healing chips are operating at maximum efficiency. Now I make a nice little move here. I see that I'm not going to land inside his shield, so I just let my ability carry me behind the cover, which allows me to not take much damage from the Ares. And here we get to suppress again, and then someone comes in behind him and kills him. So I think I managed to break his shield just in time to score the kill. Yeah, there we are. We are going to see... Obviously, I'm still at pretty high health. Mostly Mechanic has been doing the work this time around, but we are going to see several triggers for that, for those healing chips very shortly. So there we go. We got the heal from Wonder Worker, and then healing from the chip, because Wonder Worker can trigger the Reconstructive Repairer just as well as the In Trouble Repairer can trigger it. So I have multiple ways to trigger that Reconstructive. I'm coming in here, and once the suppression wears off of this Blitz, we're going to see there's a healing again. That's at least the second trigger we haven't had this battle. I get to suppress a whole bunch of people. And then we see the healing come in one more time. I think that time it actually kind of got wasted because it happened at the same time as the last stand. And here I don't, and the nice thing about this setup is I don't have to worry about timing my my healing my repair unit triggers. And then again with over 80% degradation, finally go down. And that is that. Thank you everyone for watching. If you found this useful, if you like the concept or are interested in using healing chips to keep a tanky bot alive without using repair unit, then why don't you hit like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications. But for now, I'm Anti-Pirate, wishing you a good day, wishing you luck in your battles, and signing off.